We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up all our friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
I need like just 1 minute to breathe. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kira if you are new, and you're probably gonna hear me apologizing a bunch of times while I'm here at my mom's if I film in this back room, because I've mentioned that it is really hot right now. I always seem to come during the only few weeks that is really hot here on Long Island. They always have a heat wave. Jake was born in a heat wave and his birthday is July 21st, which just passed, and we usually come right around his birthday so we can celebrate that with family. He just turned 18 last week, and so it's always hot during this time. Like I said, he was born during a heat wave. It's always like 85, 90 degrees, but humid. So it feels well over 100 and like sticky and tacky. And she has a few rooms in the house, just the bedrooms, that have window units in it. So it's kind of loud, and I'm so sorry for that. Again, you're probably gonna hear me apologizing a bunch of times, but I know it's loud, but I needed like a minute. I have been sweating like crazy trying to put everything together for this party. It is 3:29 and the party starts in 30 minutes. I'm pretty much together with everything. All of the decorations are out and all the food is pretty much prepared. I just need to bring everything back up to temperature and put it out. And my brother just went and got ice, so now I can get the coolers on ice, and then I think we're good to go. But I definitely needed a minute, like I said, to kind of sit and cool down. I think I kind of really needed a moment to center myself. Today is Saturday, and normally on Saturdays around 1 o'clock, but last week I met at 2 o'clock because I'm on the Eastern Seaboard now, but I meet with my therapist. So this video is sponsored by BetterHelp, and I was actually really excited about using them while I was on vacation, because one of the giant benefits to BetterHelp is that you can have therapy anywhere. It's an app on your phone. You could be on vacation with your family in Disney and be able to stop during your lunch break and meet with your therapist if you need to. And I honestly thought that that was huge because I was going to be here. So I was going to be able to distance myself, come back, sit in the air conditioner for a little while and be able to talk to my therapist, but she's on vacation right now. And then my dad just beeped in on my watch to tell me that he needed to find out whose name the pasta was under, because he's going to pick up the pasta that we ordered from the Italian place around the corner. It is like Grand Central Station. I knew it was going to be hard for me to talk to you guys right now, but I really, like I said, I just want a moment to decompress. My therapist is on vacation, and the way that it works out, I only meet with her on the weekends. And so we met last Saturday, and then I wouldn't see her all this week, and then today starts her 2-week vacation. When she comes back, then she has to go through her whole Monday through Friday again before the weekend comes around. So it ends up being 4 Saturdays that I don't get to talk to her, one being today. And I just signed up for another 3 months because I can't imagine going through a week without talking to her. So I know it's going to be rough for the next couple of weeks, especially since I'm still kind of struggling a little bit with recovering from COVID. So I was looking forward to talking with her and just kind of going over some things. It's been hard for me. Like I said, today I was cooking for this party and I can't taste anything. So it's hard to season taco meat and shredded chicken and refried beans and try and season everything if you can't taste anything. It is really, really hard. And mentally, I know that that's gonna take a toll on me because cooking is all that I love. Like, I don't even want to start to cry, but like, that's my favorite thing. That's my passion. I want a food truck. I want a restaurant. I want to share as much food content as I possibly can because that's what I love and enjoy. So the idea of not being able to, I don't know, the idea of not being able to taste is really taking a toll on me. So like I said, I can't imagine not talking to my therapist. So if you guys are looking for a way to get some really quality therapy at home or on the go, click that link in the description box and check out BetterHelp. I have never seen such affordable therapy at your fingertips. That's why I signed up for another 3 months of service, because it's so affordable. If I say that, then that means something, because healthcare is always something that is hard for me to spend money on. I am always frustrated about that. That's why I want to move to Canada for free healthcare. It's something that's always been a bother to me. So to know that even if you have really good healthcare, sometimes it doesn't even cover therapy. So having somebody that you can FaceTime with, somebody that you can text right on the app, back and forth all week long in between your sessions, that there's live sessions you can go right on. If you can't get your therapist once a week as part of your package that you pay for, you get an opportunity to go into like a live group therapy. So if you're struggling, literally therapy is at your fingertips. And for me, something that I've always struggled with, the idea of therapy, this has been an eye-opening experience for me. So go ahead and check that out. But I think I'm going to go and take a minute. My therapist sent over a paper on like breathing techniques and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to go over my paper and do a little breathing techniques and center myself before I have to go out and deal with this party thing. I've been going since 6 a.m. And everything is finally done. And then, like I said, I gave myself all of 30 minutes to pull myself together before family gets here. So I'm gonna go center myself, and then you guys are gonna come with me, and we're gonna go celebrate a graduation party for my boy, my oldest, that I am so excited for with my family, which is something we've been waiting for a month now. I feel like I always come back to you guys with the one-liner of, I don't even think I can be any more exhausted. Well, I don't think I could be any more exhausted. It is 12:10. The party was a huge success, but being that we are going fishing in the morning, I didn't want to leave anything to have to clean up for my mom while we're gone. And yes, you heard me right. I'm going fishing tomorrow. I think I mentioned that in maybe like my update video or something, and somebody wrote in the comments like, I can't believe you're actually going fishing, which means you guys know me, because you know I don't have sea legs. Like, I do not do well on the water, but this one particular boat that we go on, they just do fluke fishing, and as long as the fluke are biting, we stay in the bay. And tomorrow it's supposed to be high tide, and the weather is supposed to be perfect. It's like not more than 75 degrees out on the water. Like, I'll still need a light sweatshirt because it'll be chilly when the boat is moving. So that's kind of perfect temperature, and as long as the fluke are biting, we'll stay in the bay. And if we stay in the bay, then like the water's like glass and I don't get seasick. My brother did already buy Dramamine because him and I both have the same issue. He's definitely my brother for sure. So we usually take Dramamine before we go out. But like for my dad, it's so important to him. He just loves it. And something that my brother and I really just like to stomach through. It's 4 hours. It's 7 in the morning to 11 in the morning. So I feel like for 4 hours once a year, we can suck it up for my dad because it makes him so happy. So fingers crossed that the fluke are biting. Because if they are, we'll stay in the bay. Last year, when the fluke weren't biting, the captain took us out into the ocean so that we can fish for porgies. And just there was so much activity on the water that day that tons of people were going by in like speedboats and stuff. Just creates a lot of waves and a lot of rockiness. And my vertigo is gone, but if I'm like tired or whatever, my perception is still off and things are still weird to me. And like I said, we're going from 7 to 11, so we have to leave here at 6 because it takes about 40 minutes to get out to the bay where we're going, and it's 12:10, so I have very minimal time to sleep. So I'm a little worried that I'm gonna feel weird on the boat tomorrow. So fingers crossed we don't have to go out into the ocean. So as long as we're in the bay, I'll be good to go. But I will definitely take you guys with me. I really love taking you guys out on the boat, especially in the morning. Sunrise over the Atlantic Ocean is amazing, especially when we used to go out to Montauk and stuff. We're not quite as far. We're only at Mauritius Bay, but it's still nice once we go out of the inlet and you come around the corner, you can see the lighthouse and all that stuff off in the distance. So it's always really nice to share that with you guys. So stay tuned. I will definitely bring you guys along, but now I'm going to go put myself to bed. Like I said, it was a very successful party. Tons of leftover food. We are all cleaned up. Jake had a great time. It was so nice to see my family. The family that was here today is my dad, like pretty much my dad's side of the family that was here. Like we also had family friends that were here, but the family that was here was my dad's side of the family, which is all the siblings of my cousin who just passed away. So it was kind of nice to like sit and reminisce. I didn't get to go to his funeral because it was Jake's graduation, like actual graduation weekend that weekend. So I never got to fly home for the funeral, and it was just nice to kind of like reminisce and talk and all of that. It was really nice to see a family. So it was very fulfilling for me to, you know, meet with them. So I will definitely say that I will mark today off as our first like healthy, successful day since the last few weeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go to bed, but I love you guys, and I will see you, well, for you it's just a second, but for me it'll be about 6 hours. Bye guys.
You and me stuck on the ocean now, nothing but waves and they're spilling in. I wanna dry up but you just keep on going, don't you? I don't even know how we got here. All my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home, our home, our home. inside this dome. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not have. We do not all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not have. We do not. Yesterday we could be ourselves. Didn't have much, but nevertheless we were true to each other. But now we don't even bother. I remember you being hopeful, but the tall waves have worn us down, and slowly we are drowning. That's why you need to come with me, with me, with me. Turn around 180 degrees and cross the sea. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not have. We do not all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not have. We do not. I always knew we could do so many great things. So believe in me. I believe in you.
First, I'm gonna nap. Then we'll chat. That was the best 2-hour nap ever. I feel so much better. I was so tired, but I had such a good time on the bowl, you guys. I feel like that is a first for me. I really enjoyed myself. It was like nice and calm and cool on the water. It was definitely warm, like starting around like 10 o'clock I started to get really warm. Like, I know I'm definitely a little sunburned here on my chest. I could feel it, but other than that, it was like not too hot, but you know, besides the strength of the sun, it wasn't hot. There was a nice breeze. The water was nice and calm. It was just, we never had to go out into the ocean. We stayed right in the bay. Now this guy does a competition where everybody puts in $5 and you get in on a pool, and then the person who catches the biggest fish takes all. So I caught the fluke that you guys saw in the bucket. I caught that fish maybe around 9. And I stayed in the lead as the largest fish till like 10:30. It was one of the last drops, and the person right beside me, you could actually see the couple sitting there. When I was starting to edit the video, you can see the couple sitting there right there at the end of the boat, and they are the ones who ended up catching the biggest fish right at the end, and they took the pool. I was so upset because I was the only one in my family who caught a keeper, and that's 2 years in a row. And it was a big joke growing up because my dad used to own a boat. He had a 17-foot like speed boat fishing boat, and then we had a 21-foot cabin cruiser after my dad sold a 17-footer. So up until I was like 13, 14, maybe 15, my dad had a boat like my whole life. So we were always out on the boat every single summer. I could remember like all the things, all the rules, everything. Like, we were avid fishermen. So one year my dad had gotten me a Mickey Mouse fishing pole. Not even Minnie Mouse, like a red Mickey Mouse fishing pole. And that was my first like fishing pole ever on the boat. And it would be a big joke that whenever I would go out with my uncle, the one that lives upstairs, if me and my uncle and my dad would go, we would always make it to where I would catch the larger fish than the both of them. And my dad would always say like, how did she do that with a Mickey Mouse fishing pole? So I always ended up catching like the largest fish. So I was super excited. I thought I was gonna catch, like keep it going and keep the largest fish the whole time, and then that guy swooped in right at the end with his large fish. But we still had so much fun, and if it's like that all the time, I could go. But I think what really helped me is I can't smell a thing. So nothing smelled fishy to me whatsoever. Usually I'm kind of weird about like the bait and stuff, and I wasn't weird about anything. I could bait it, the hook, and I could, you know, I could go over and check out the fish, the seawater, all of that. I could smell literally nothing. And it was crazy because I didn't bring hand sanitizer. I don't know what I was thinking. So when we got off the boat, I kept like, and I couldn't smell fishy hands. And I know there's no way my hands were in fish all day. There's no way. Soon as we stopped at McDonald's on the way home, and I went inside to use the bathroom to wash my hands because I knew that my hands were fishy, but it was freaking me out that like I was like sniffing my hand and I couldn't smell fish. So it was kind of weird, but I think that in the long run, I feel like that really like helped me, because not smelling the fish, I think that really helped with like keeping the nausea down. But we had a lot of fun, so I will definitely do that with my dad again. So that was good. Even my brother said like he felt really good, like we just had a really good time. Jake was too tired. He never ended up coming. My brother's girlfriend wasn't feeling well in the morning, and she was kind of tired, so she didn't come. So it was just me, my dad, my brother, and Mason. But we still had a lot of fun, just the four of us. Like I said, we hit McDonald's on the way home, and then I came home and napped. But then now I'm going to go ahead and like refix my hair and stuff and get dressed. And I'm going to go with Ashlyn. We're going to go and check out the space where we're hosting Jennifer's bridal shower in March, because we haven't seen it yet. So I'm not going to say where we're going or bring the camera with me or anything, because she watches my videos and it's a surprise and she's not allowed to see it. So I'm not bringing my camera with me for that, but we're going to go ahead and do that. And then when we come back, I'm putting leftovers out from yesterday and I'm going back to bed. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here, you guys, but I hope you enjoyed coming along with me for Jacob's graduation and then us going fishing today. And I will make sure to vlog on one, if not two more videos before we actually end up going home. So there's still more stuff coming up, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for coming along with us this weekend and hanging out with us. Make sure if you guys are interested in BetterHelp that you click that link in the description box below. And thank you again for sponsoring today's video. I appreciate you, BetterHelp. You guys have been amazing and rock solid to me for the last couple of months. So thank you guys so much, and thank you to you guys again. I love you. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, you guys.